From number 13, okay? 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 1 equals 3. 1 plus 3, 1 times 3, okay, equals what? Equals 3 and equals 4. DC. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7 equals 19. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. We have 19 again. Now we can't do this, right? 0 gets 9, 69. 6 gets to 10, 16. Rotation of 69 is the light. 9 and 6 is 15. 6 and 1 is 7. The two rusty balls in pool, 7 and 15, 22 bust. 7 times 15 is 70 and 35, 105, the hand of God. Highway Route 70, Highway Route 35, crossing through Kansas City. 1 plus 5 equals 6 to 76. But it was 0.76, not like the 15. So that becomes 6 and 7 becomes 13. Okay, 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 3 and 4. DC 6 is man, and the heaven of man is the DC 8. So 7 and 6 come into their own from number 13. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3, 3 and 4. 3 and 4 create 12, alpha beta, which recreates 3 because it takes this to live. This has to come in and connect with this one, and then this has to come in and connect with this one. This one connects with this one here and this one here, above and below, to east and west. Okay, we get to 19. We re-get to 19 again, except 0, 69. 10 becomes 16, becomes 6 and 9, 5 and 1 becomes 85. So if you want to know where 85 comes from, 85 is here, 52 is here, 2, 5, 8. They create the 13 worlds, they create the 7 worlds, they create the 10 worlds, and 5 and 5 in its own. It creates all 3 of its worlds, 1, 4, and 7. Where does 1, 4, and 7 come out? 1 and 6 equals to the 7 worlds. 4 and 6 equals to the 10 worlds. 7 and 6, 6, 6, 6 equal to the 3 world. They equal to all 3 worlds. The spirit of creation, 7 and 4. 7 and 4, if you want to look at it on the clock, we run the clock from 24 hours to 12 hours, and it does not start. This is the hour you stand on, but until you complete this hour over here, you have not linked the first hour to the second arrow. 36 is creation to 24 is the day of the split world. 39 is the birth. 26 and 14. 20 is the center one. 20 minus, 20 plus. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is 8 and 12. 20 minus 6 plus 6 is 14. 39 and 3 is creation. 27, 42. What is this? This is the time clock starting on the 24th hour and the 12th hour together, and the 25th hour and the 13th hour and the 26th hour and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 o'clock in the afternoon is the light, and the total is 40. For blue fire, 40 becomes 46. Do you understand how we got to this? Why number 39? 3 times 9 is 27, or 72 on the clock. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 brings 5 and 6 together. 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 5 and 2, equaling to the light of the heart of man. This is the time. Now, I'm not going to go through this and make a whole long video, but what I will show is that when we get to, when I'm going to try and find a few of them over here, when I get over here, creation of 66618 becomes space of the gateway, the 7th hour. When F comes in, it is the birth of the 7th gate. Here it is the angel resident. Here it is the spirit of the angel resident. Here is the doorway to 2020, 1 and 9, 2 and 8. And is the passage is 52, man's heart and man's birth. 54 is the sun. We come into it at 3 and 3, which is 77, which is the Christ. Okay? And it is the cube, 21. 7 times 3 is 21. 1 and 2 is 56. It's back to F. 44 is space. 56 is F. 56 creates the 7th gate. 56 and 21, Abba. 35, earth, or 7, or 4. 7 and 4 is 4 by 7 is the 28 days of the moon. It is the gateway, okay, to the 4 corners. 1, 3, 7, and 9. 7 is the light, 9 is the birth, 1 and 3 is the AC energy, the angle of creation. 45 degrees, the foxhole, this angle over here. That's why the rain falls like that. 59, 95, creation of man, the 24-day man, because it's a 24-day. It's not a half day at 12, it's a day man, equals 60. 60. Why did I mark 59 here? I don't know. 60 plus the 13th hour equals 73. The wings of Nibiru come out right over here. Why is there a mistake? Okay, but at the same time, it's 60, becomes 66, 76, 79. Creation of the light. 7 by 6 is 63. 7 and 9 is 16. The light within man. I'm going to try and find the gateway, the 7th gate. Okay, why it's like this? It's because it's 3 and 2. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 5 and 6. And 5 and 6 create the 7th gate. Within 6, man 6 is the 7th gate. 5 goes with 2, 6 goes with 1. Over here, it's 41. 41 and 69 make 10, 10. 43 and 36, 3 and 6, creation. Inside the delta angle of light. 1 light for 4 corners. 4 corners where man divides 2 sides. The 6 inside the 6 dice is actually a 4 corners and 1 side is split. Either you're splitting north-south or you're splitting east-west, but you're splitting one of the lives. The total is 98. 98 becomes 104, becomes 164, Zion, Israel, however that's made up to be. 42, the 42nd hour, and the 30th hour in creation, comes out to 72, the clock. 91, the spirit. 91 plus 6, which brings on the light. Why? Because add 6 for 30. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 6 and 8. The head of the cat, land on his feet. You flip over one way, it ends up the other way. Probably to do with magnets. 44 is the space. The 32nd hour is the doorway. It's the passage. 32 is 3 and 2 is 5. 2 and 3 is 5. They're both the passage for F. Okay, for the light of E-man or the E-world. 32 and 74 is 76. What hour is it? The 21st hour. The cube. The fox comes into the creation on 44 inside of space. In what hour? 78, which is the lower heaven. 7 and 8 is 15, the lower heaven. 22, bust, 11 and 11. They have divided. It is the K star, whatever that K divided. You know how I designed the K in the last? The K is this way, and then the K is this way, left or right. It's 12, 1 and 2 is 3, or it's 18, 1 and 8 is 9. 3 side or 9 side. Creation of 9. What else is in here? There's supposed to be a couple of 76s in here. 66, 39, 49, 59, 66, 68. I don't know why I have 78. So now we have the gateway. This one works out so much better now. Now I like this. This is when the moon passes. This is 1 and 1, one world and the other world. The moon passes. It's 14 on each side, but it's the 7th gate of the 7th gate of the 7th gate. You have one like this. Then you have one like this. Then you have one like this. So it becomes the 7th gate on each side, creating your hourglass of balance. 46, 37, which is the size of diameter of the moon, which is between numerology and Lo Shu. This is just balancing off how the hours on the clock work. That's all I'm doing is I'm shaking the clock, and I'm starting off with the 24 hours where it's 12 o'clock, and then I'm starting out at 1 o'clock right away. From the first hour, I want to add 1 hour. From this, I want to add 1. From this, I want to add 2. From this, I want to add 3. From this, I want to add 4. This would be the first hour, but this would be the first movement. I need to start on the first movement. The first area must start at 1. There is no 0 area. 12 o'clock starts on 1. 1 o'clock is 2. 2 o'clock is 3. 3 o'clock is 4. 4 o'clock is 5. And if you ask us why we move forward and backward the clock all the time, it's because of this. You cannot start on 0. And why? Because Monopoly tells me this. On Monopoly, when you start on Go, you are starting on 1. So 36 and 1. And when you play roulette from the beginning to the end, you go back 36 and 1. When you go to the piano, 52, you go 52 and 1, 53. So we come down over here. So obviously this one will be 70. And this is so much better. You see, these were 2 mistakes, but they're so much better because on 70, okay, which looks like an R, this becomes 76, 86, 94. This is where Uranus is created. This is 67. Where we get 67 is the same thing as I mentioned before, is where 7 gets 0 and 6, okay, and 6 gets 1, because 0 and 7 make 7. 1 and 6 make 7. Now 0 becomes 6, it becomes the light. 16 becomes the light. So in 17, it's created by 1 and 6, the light. The same reason why the 1 and 6 dice do not duplicate any of the corners. So now we create from 6 and 7, 10 becomes 77, or we're going to go now and we're going to change it, and we're going to go 43 makes 10, 10. Makes the same thing as the diameter of the moon. Mars and Earth, Saturn and Uranus come together. At the same time, we want to work to 13 from 6 and 7. We're now going to get 6 and 7 is 13 in its own, is the AC power. So the light is in the AC power. So if it's our sun, that is the light. 9 times 6 is 54, the number to the sun, and the AC power runs into the sun. Now, is that good for us? Is it bad for us? What does it do for us? That's up to you scientists. The last hour, I want to count this hour over here. Hour number 22, the 9, hour number 10th, the 11th, and the 12th hour. This one would say 25 hours. From the first one, 25 hours on this side, the 24 hours on this side. But once you start here at a starting point, you haven't moved. You have to move to here before you link. So you have to link this hour here with this hour here. So this 25 over here, 45, 46, 47, this will be 48. This will be plus 34, plus 35, 46, 47, plus 36 equals 80 equals 82 equals 84. This comes from Pluto. 12, space, creation of the church, comes from Pluto in the 25th hour. 84, 94, 104, 109, 19. The same thing we did once you run the clock on four different levels. From the 24 to the 12, counting starting position 1, total of 36. And then you do the whole thing down to the bottom. 33 and the cube come together in the sunlight. 6 and 4, this becomes 70. Christ becomes 70, the cube of 70. Then you have over here 56, 66, 67. Soul. 67 is the water soul. Okay? 91 is the spirit soul. 67 to 91. 67 to 91 is 34. It's one gate. 3 and 4 is 7. 76 to 91 is 24. And that is the cat. The cat don't like the water. That's why we have the water, because he don't like the water. How we reverse 67 to 76, and now the cat don't like the water. First he liked one water, and again, this is the moon diameter, and gold, and God, and the gateway to 13, 7 and 13. This becomes 55, this becomes 19, and the passage that's dead center is 4 by 7, 28 days of the moon of the 11 past, Jesus Christ. This is a calculated system, my friends. There's no way in the world that all these numbers come together. Raphael 7286 on a constellation of Pegasus. What did I leave out? The clock. Yes, the clock. There's so many ways to look at the clock. Do I look at the clock as every 45 degrees? Is there 8 arms around and 45 degrees each? We only run at 90 and 45. There's nothing else. It's 2 times or it's 1 time. That's it. Look, 1, 2, actually 1, 2, 3, 4 gets up here. 5 gets you around halfway. 1 to here. If you haven't moved from here, this is 1. You need to move 2 times to move here. To move here 2. To move here 3. To move here 4. To move here 5. Take it from here to move here 1. To here move 2. To here 3. You can't end up in the middle, because you're going nowhere. This is the center of everything, dividing light. So this is the way you go. 1, 2 to over here. 1, 2 to over here. 1, 2, 3 to over here. You're not going 4. You're going to go 5. So you skip it. You always skip the center. Raphael 7286 and 1441. Thank you for watching. Did anybody ever see this? The 7th gate with 89 or 68. 68, you need 4224. But 89, you need 21. It's double. Is it just me that you flip 89 upside down, okay, and you need 2 and 1 to get the 10. Now you flip 89 upside down to 68 and you need 4 and 2, and 2 and 1 times 2 is 4 and 2. Is it just me that works? Or can you flip 9 and 6 upside down? If you flip 9 and 6 upside down, in order to get to 10, you need 4 and 1. But if you flip 9 and 6 upside down again, you still need 4 and 1. This one was double. This one you need the same. Because 9 and 6 is 15. You need to make 10. When we flipped over 6 and 8 to 8 and 9, it was double to get 10. Let's choose another number. 4 and 7. If you flip 4 and 7 upside down, well, that don't work. Can't flip 4 and... You can flip 6 and 8 upside down. It looks like 98. You can flip... you can flip what? You can flip 9 and 6 upside down. You can flip 8 and 9, 8, 6 and 9 upside down. So what if you flip... I can go 9, 6, and I get 4, 1. And I flip up 6, 9 upside down, I get 1, 4. But if I flip 8, 6 upside down, I get 2, 4. And if I flip it upside the other way, I get 2, 1. So I'm getting 1, 2, 4. I'm getting the bad cat, always coming back on its same angle. Thank you for watching.